around.
It's great.
Happiest place on earth. People
Bass
are
Pros.
I remember going to my first Bass Pro, and it was literally the Springfield Bass Pro, which is where the guy that owns the Bass Pro lives.
that's
Yeah.
amazing.
And I went there as a kid, and you're like walking around, and you got all the taxidermy shit, but all the fish tanks were what was really cool.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
like all of the fish tanks were just awesome.
For my birthday.
As an adult, he owns it's kind of like a ranch experience thing down there that's south of Springfield. It's like it's right on the Missouri southern border between Missouri and Arkansas. And I went down there to do an inspection for a project for a co-op that provides like the local power for that thing. And so I got to do a drive around, and I have pictures, and I will have to see if I can find them. But the guy that was taking me out there to show me what I needed to see for the inspection trip, we literally drove over the state line and around in there's a part of the park that goes into Arkansas. They have yellow trout that they like imported from somewhere, and it's like it's the coolest thing. Like you just don't see it anywhere else. I'll have to see if I can find pictures. I can throw it in the chat at some point.
That's really awesome. I deleted the stream elements plugin, and I haven't gotten any drop frames in either my test or tonight. I didn't do an announcement for the stream, but I am gonna stream it. Just throw it up there just to make sure it works, because if it does, then I'll be doing it back again full bore. Things are good right now. If we get no drop frames for the entire stream, and I'm gonna test it during the week as well, try to do little streams to. I think it should be good though. I think getting rid of that worked. Everybody was here not just on time but early. Give yourself inspiration, and let's call it. What did I give Wednesday? Hey, you're in my Wednesday game, Jesus. What did I give Wednesday for points this week?
You gave us 15 this week.
Well, then I think everybody should get 15 points today.
Nice.
Awesome. Thank you.
Nerissa,
What the hell is going on?
I was thinking about it. You know what? I'm going to buy just one little baby charm today.
One itty bitty baby charm. We can do that.
They're 5 or 10 points? I don't
They're
remember.
5 points.
All right.
10 points. I'm not a monster.
I don't know.
This isn't capitalist D&D.
Hey, man, nothing's
It no longer costs points. It costs gold, and it's 10 times the value now. Welcome to capitalist D&D.
You better add to your cost for tariffs.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just gonna say.
Yeah.
Yeah, so for all the players here in Canada, it costs extra points, and then for you, Flash, it's...
We're gonna build.
No, it's going to cost me more because if I'm importing from Canada.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, that's true.
We're gonna build a wall around Rudalius, and we're gonna make the Therios people pay for it.
No! That's terrible.
Asking the mushroom folk to pay for your wall.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, this thing is picking up my voice this time. Thank fuck. I have to fix Jesus's camera because it's just half a Jesus right now. But other than that, we're ready to roll. Last session, what I gathered and what I remember from last session is that it was a lot of you were starting to get information and kind of little lore dumps. Brunk specifically was really getting into Brunk was learning recipes from the chef, and also kind of helping out Vander. Vander asked if he could talk to the fence to try and see and figure out why she's mad at him, and figured out you got information about why she was mad at him, sort of, but more so to make amends and fix things. She wants his boxing gloves, which he apparently lost in an oasis.
Yeah, I gotta go dive for him.
Yeah.
I remember that.
All of you, I mean, I'm sure you have notes of some variety or may remember what happened. Why don't you guys each recount what you remember about the session last session? We're gonna tie it together. Nerissa, we'll start with you.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
don't start with me. I have such a bad memory.
What do you remember? We'll just take whatever you got, and then we'll hopefully that'll jog somebody else's memory. We'll go down the line, and as I'm asking people if they want to spend points, we'll also get like a little bit of recap. And we'll just tie it all together.
Did I even take notes about anything? Let me check.
Maybe this will be a lesson in taking notes.
I usually take decent notes when there's like lore dumps and stuff.
Like, I can tell you for certain that I know, like, Brunk did a lot of gathering information about quests between the guy that was sitting there watching the band and her quest to save her people from the sandworm things or whatever it was, and then talking to the fence about finding her gauntlets. I mean, that was the majority of what and I flirted with every redhead in the bar. Yeah, that's that's Brunk's recap. That's exactly what Brunk did.
Yeah,
and the specific redhead was the one that was like, shady. I don't feel is the right word, but like standoffish. Like she was like super royal, rich redhead princess.
Yeah, right. You talk to her and she looks at into her soup bowl. Not wanting to talk to people. So
there's that redheaded lady, and then there was another redheaded lady, which I think was the professor. Who then Jesus had a late night rendezvous with on the boat afterwards.
Captain Bill, yeah.
I taught her transmutation.
Yeah. And did you give her the mushroom?
So I did take notes last week.
Ooh, hold on. Let me roll your charm.
Okay.
You get a Swiftfoot charm.
Ooh. Was that a free charm
for the person with no feet?
Notes last week? Because I feel like it should be.
No, that was the charm for what she's buying. She asked for this. Wait, why are we giving out free charms?
I was trying to advocate for you for a free charm because you actually are the one who took notes. In light of the fact that his audio didn't record for last week, you actually have written notes about it. So
they're not good. They're not helpful.
Okay, I tried to help you, but if you're going to stand by yourself, I can't do anything for you.
Hit me. Let's see what do you got.
All right, this is word for word what I wrote down. Group in tavern, Fury Road. Reyna looks to be wearing regal garb from an island she doesn't want to name, with Xenon, robot who looks to be homemade, not made of same materials as Q. Xenon has signature hook combined with wizard's hat, same symbol. I think that was supposed to be symbol, not signature. Hook combined with wizard's hat, same symbol on Rosalia's Titan gloves. Shield designs similar appearance to Rosalia's. Commoner clothes. Mention of shadow worms. And then space. Shadow worms in Desert to Merkana. Shadow fish we dealt with. Shadow people / hands / raptors mentioned by group with moss crab. Esmeralda, concerned about bounty on board. Order to Brunk. Trudy the fence on north side is mad at Vander the bartender. That's all I wrote.
I think your quill needs a spell check. Sounds like.
No, I think it's perfect. I forgot about the robot guy, so that's a good call.
Yeah. So I take notes when there are things that like I think are gonna help with like solving mysteries and like getting lore, but I don't take plot-based notes.
Okay, Velma.
Thank you. That is a compliment.
That is a compliment.
Jinkies.
I dressed up for Velma as Halloween, or as Velma for Halloween once. That's the right order of those words.
Words are hard, okay?
They're so hard. I've had a lazy day. I haven't practiced wording very much yet.
That's fair.
All right, those are my notes. That's all I remember. We talked to the people at the bar.
I think that was
Esmeralda ordered a Brunk.
How is it continually a thing in these games where your characters have food named after them? Flash.
To be honest with you, it happens very randomly at times too. Like like the chowder thing that he suggested, it was literally just like me playing up the whole cat aspect of him and asking for like something special ordered, and then it turned into a thing.
Yeah. Yeah, and then this time it's an inspired recipe. If I ever do a fucking full-fledged cooking campaign, Flash, you need to be in it.
Hell yeah. I was just thinking, even though you're not in any of the Squankies based games, you should still have a Squankies menu item named after you too.
You should have an NPC in the game that's,
Brunk.
I don't know, something, something that's obviously me.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
or,
support that
or,
idea.
or maybe like on one of the other continents, there's a medieval Squankies. Just gonna. So in my space games, one of the assets that I got was Squanky's grill, and it came with like a cool vehicle image and a map and everything, and so I've just decided that like they are the franchise that exists across my universe. So in all of those games, there is a Squanky's diner, or Squanky's, at least one Squanky's grill. They're fighting a xenomorph on one tomorrow. Yeah.
Everything froze.
Everything froze?
Oh no.
Yeah, you froze for a second. I can't tell if Jesus is... Oh, there he is. He's moving now.
He's there. Yeah, we have a little hiccup.
Felt like it.
Okay.
I don't know.
I think we're good.
Like you were talking and then you stopped talking and then that was it. And then you're back, it looks like, so.
Okay. We come back to, I guess, Tremala. You haven't left Tremala yet. Now is your opportunity. You want to do like last minute shopping or anything like that, it's probably the time. And then from there, you like, I think your journey, your path was, you were going to try and get the people you're escorting to Merkana as soon as possible, and then backtrack to the Oasis, and see what's going on with the Sand Dragons as well. You ended off sleeping on the ship. That was when Jesus had his late night date with Captain Bill. And so like you have hired somebody, I think. Let me just look at your money. Where's your ship money?
Isn't it like dwarves? We hired some dwarves.
You hired some dwarves that were just kind of like hanging out at the bar.
Well, I'm assuming somebody vetted them, or they had a business card or a pamphlet or something.
Sure. They're visiting from Merkana. They are part of the the construction guild there.
Ah.
So they do. I mean, they're sitting. You met them. I think you met them in here. It's these two dwarves here, the laborers. Unless anybody can remember anything else, I think that's the two that I probably would have chosen.
Brunk was very busy cooking.
Okay, I don't think you paid for it yet, because you've got like 15,000 still in the slippery silvery sea serpent.
What you doing? You are not getting a chicken sandwich. No.
I kill a motherfucker for a chicken sandwich.
I don't know. He might kill me for a chicken sandwich if he I wasn't the big dog around here. Or at least thought I was the big dog around here. We're best friends, so he's not gonna, get too rowdy with me.
That's fair.
I told him I loved him the other day, and he said, "Roro." I said, "Oh, okay." I just got hand soloed by the dog.
Yeah. That's cute. You wake up on the ship, probably using your bedrolls, or if you have like your swimming apparatus.
We need hammocks really bad. Like a full futon, maybe. I don't know. It's really uncomfortable. Futons aren't very comfortable either. What even is a futon? As Brunk stretches, trying to work the kinks out of his back that have built up since the last downtime session.
Yeah, we have a role for that, don't we?
I don't know. Do we need to make a roll for that right now?
I can't remember. I thought your character, or is it a roll if you fail?
I think it was like activity based or something. I don't know. Hold on. Let me look at my features.
I think mechanically you just have to stretch once per day.
Yeah, I'm just suffering right now because
Once per day, you may perform a daily exercise to mitigate this happening. If you do, you throw your back out on a 1 to 25 percentile when you roll 1 on an attack roll.
And I can spend 5 points of my lay on hands to give myself an adjustment.
Yes.
Yeah, so I'll have to get up and do my daily exercises.
Yeah.
After griping about sleeping on the floor.
Rosalia will join you, and so will Barnabas. I think it's become a ritual now that when you get up, that is exercise time. And you're muted, but I think you. Oh, there you go.
Sorry. I'm also joining in on the exercises, but I'm just doing the arm movements in my tank.
Yeah.
We're gonna have to come up for a name. I'm gonna have to actually learn some exercises from somebody who knows what they're doing. Maybe a little Tai Chi, something.
Wait, you don't know what you're doing? This whole time I thought you were the expert, Brunk.
I've been, I'm doing what worked for me as an athlete, and everybody's just kind of following along. But maybe I need to get certified as a personal trainer.
I think that's not a bad idea. You are training us pretty well so far.
Yeah, Fletcher is 100% not joining the early morning exercise and is found, I don't know, whatever kind of sack would be somewhere because he's a little gnome and is just curled up but sleeping in the most uncomfortable wild way where his libs are everywhere. And then Baloney is just on his stomach, also on his back. And he's just kind of just I'm just full out snoozing.
What about you, Jesus? Do you join in on the exercises, or are you just sleeping and kicking it?
I'm gonna be tending to my mushroom box in the lower decks. I'm not gonna join in with them, but I'm gonna be tending my mushrooms.
Perfect.
Mushrooms are important.
The box should be full. I think what's the limit right now? 12 per box?
Yeah, it's 12 per box.
It should be full.
Okay. Awesome. I'm gonna pick 11. I'm gonna pick 11 of them. Right?
And just leave the one in there?
Yeah, because then by the time we get back from Merkana, it'll be full again.
Yeah.
Hey, baby. You jump in, man. No, okay. You are not getting my chicken sandwich. Go.
I think you had a good idea also of what you wanted to do with the other ship. I think that you had been debating over junking it or somehow finding a way to reuse it.
I think we were stuck between we were going to use it, donate it to the guild maybe for use, or if we were going to end up selling it because it was going to cost us too much out of pocket to fix it. I feel like that was the discussion we had, but
yeah.
I don't remember what conclusion we came to.
Because the other problem you have is that you have a prisoner that is currently in the bottom of that ship that you need to deal with.
And nobody can get close to him without going mad.
It's just a little bit of
Maybe.
madness.
Maybe Barnabas can get close to him.
Barnabas is pretty mad already. Maybe the madness would cancel each other out and they'd just like have a normal conversation with each other.
Exactly, and he might
You-
be able to tolerate it.
You dare! You would sacrifice me just like that.
We would never sacrifice you. We think you'd be helpful.
I'm hurt.
Wait, can you
Barney.
send the robot? Q? Can a robot go mad?
We're all a little mad.
Oh no. That's a
And,
good question.
Nobody.
And like if it's just circuits and wires, can Nerissa fix it with artificery thingies?
You're gonna break our robot.
Yeah, but then you fix them.
I have already broken and fixed him once.
Maybe you can can you soup up his brain? Is there some kind of supercharged thing against madness that you can like an upgrade? Can you upgrade
Like an
his
antivirus
iOS?
Yeah,
Yeah, can you put in
can
some
we install an
antivirus
antivirus software?
Well,
on
it'd be
Q?
anti-madness software.
Yeah.
I mean, the question really is, can Q go mad? Like, how affected would his consciousness be?
And robots go.
The real question is he hearing us talk about this right now?
A Q would probably be milling about the ship. I mean, I don't think he would join in exercises. He doesn't really need it, unless one of you asked him to.
Yeah.
He's been standing there the whole
Can
time.
you do the leg part for me?
How long have you been there? The whole time?
Yeah, just like it's standing there in front of the tank, not doing the arm movements, so you feel like you're just doing the leg movements for you.
He was
That's
like
funny.
squatting.
Yeah, Q's just like, feel the burn.
Thanks, buddy.
I'm now envisioning the robot from Treasure Planet.
Amazing.
So I'm gonna do the smarty pants thing here and start taking my notes on a pen or a pencil and piece of paper.
Ooh.
Old school.
Old school. We're kicking it old school.
Analog notes.
Can't lose notes if they're written down.
Role-playing game? Are you mad?
Right? Like an old head here.
Keep talking. Keep talking.
Alchemist lab.
Yeah.
Okay, so we wanted the alchemist lab and the smith. For sure.
Yeah.
The enchanter. Was it the alchemist too?
Oh, no, I think you're right. It was magical enchanter.
Yeah.
Magical enchanter. Blacksmith.
The smith gotta be black.
Right? Why can't it be a white smith? Here it does say smithy. You also wanted sleeping quarters, lodgings.
Yes, if I could
think so,
specifically
yes.
have a step stool leading up to my bed, that would be great, just so I could get in it.
You don't want the bottom bunk?
I fear that it still is too tall.
They will explain that the bed setup, like the sleeping quarter arrangement, is actually going to be hammocks. It's going to be kind of like spider. How did I set it up for your ship? I'm pretty sure it's like 2 rows of 2, or no. So like there's a lower bunk hammock and a higher bunk hammock on either side of 4 different posts. So you should have 16 total like sleeping arrangements for that. I'm pretty sure I I know I did it on your map. That's one thing I am 100% sure of, because the only thing that I still needed to add was the magical enchanter. I was trying to find some good assets to use for it, which I think I have as well. But there was one more thing. I think you were getting 4 things. It was an enchanter, a smithy, lodgings, and then there was one more thing, and I can't remember what it was.
Kitchen.
The galley.
The galley kitchen.
Oh, the kitchen. Yes.
Yeah.
Galley. Yes. Yes, queen.
My pizza oven.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very specifically the pizza oven.
Okay. So I'm pretty sure most of these things cost 2,500, except like the super defensive things. Dining hall. Dining hall. Galley. 2,500. 15 days. I think all of them were 15 days, so they said they could probably do it all in one swoop. By calling
Yeah, I think so.
FYI, I found you just crashed for me.
Oh, I'm sorry. That sucks.
Said it was some kind of a Foundry server problem. So I'm just letting you know.
It didn't boot me out yet, but we'll see. Sometimes they have server issues, so.
Yeah, it white screened on me and told me I didn't have internet connection, and then it went to a thing that said its server had dropped or something.
Alright, keep me posted. I am just doing pricing right now anyway, so we should be okay until you're able to get back in. Where were we? Magical Enchanter, 2,500, also 15 days. And Smithy is the same thing. 15, 2,500, 15. So 10,000 for everything. Call it 11,000 to include the cost of labor. Open. Recent. Let's see if I can give you guys... Oh, no, not that. Shit. That's going to load that one. Let me see if I can give you guys a sneak preview of your ship upgrades, because I know I was working on it.
So remember the first cleaning crew session or upgrade session to the mansion when we literally made you made all the updates during the session.
Yeah. Yeah, and that mansion's cool as fuck.
A water slide, of course it's cool as fuck.
Yeah.
Amazing.
So
And
after
a medical suite.
after you do that, like after you do your exercises and everybody kind of starts to wake up and come to, is that the conversation you're having first? Like getting Q to move the, what's his name? Lazarus?
Okay, so tell me again, what happens with this crazy prisoner dude? So people go near him, and then when you look upon him, or is it just when you come in proximity to him?
When you get close to him, you start to go mad. Like you can look at him from afar, like he's in a cage, essentially, or like a closed off area. That is like we went and talked to him and like could see him and everything, but we couldn't enter the cage because that was too close.
Yeah, you could just take him and introduce him.
Yeah,
No.
That'll pretty much explain the whole scenario pretty quickly, I think.
I don't need to beat this man. That's fine.
His arms also didn't have any flesh, like the rest of his body did, but his arms were like just bones.
I forgot about that part. Yeah.
And, ooh, that's fun.
But I'm pretty sure I tried Detect Undead on him, didn't I? And it
And
didn't.
he
He
is
didn't
not
register.
undead. Yeah, he's not undead.
Yeah.
And we need him. Like
We don't. Well,
sorry.
I mean, we found him in the hold of the ship that we captured. We don't.
Okay.
Needing him is a very strong statement. I do not believe he currently serves any kind of purpose that I know of.
He was rambling kind of madly. He talked about not trusting the shadows. He mentally asked Nira to take him home. Are the things that I remember from your interaction with him.
I mean, first of all, none of us trust the shadows, so we didn't need him to tell us that. Because we've been attacked by shadow monsters, and shadow monsters are evil.
He was also talking about an obelisk, and I think it was a biscuit.
Well, biscuits are nice.
Oh,
I like biscuits.
yeah. Wait, hold on. I took notes about talking to him, too, I think. Want to see what those say?
Class suck up. I swear.
Lazarus, Obelisk, Rovain. Lost Nation, Myths/Fairy Tales. Cursed Land. Been wiped off the map. Nothing left there. Southern Continent. South of Verdalius. The Lost Nation of Rovain. Southern Continent. Brought to ash and rubble by the Quinton monarchy. Rumored to be barren wasteland. Nothing about a biscuit in my notes.
So that's where home, like when he asked you to take him home, that's what he means, is back to this land that no longer exists, or was there another location?
Presumably. But
Yeah. Yeah, that's where he wanted to go. Like, he wanted to see an obelisk, I think. And apparently eat a biscuit.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know what to do with this man. Is there some way we can, because we're going back to Merkana, can we just can we make him someone else's problem? Like, can we give him to someone?
How to get him there without going crazy.
Yeah, that's what I'm stuck on, is trying to figure out how to get him out in somewhere.
I think checking to see if Hugh can get close to him is a good idea.
Because, like, what's the worst that can happen? He takes, like, one step, he goes, like, a little mad, and we're like, oh, no, we just bring him
back. Yeah.
And then we mark on, like, a line.
Yeah, what could happen? The next thing you know, Q turns into a Q Terminator.
Okay, yeah, does Q have, like, weapons on them? Can we
No, he's specifically very peaceful.
He knows skills from all of us.
He knows skills from all of you, and you have equipped him with a weapon at one point. I don't know if anybody took the bow back, but you did give him a weapon. He was just terrible with it.
Oh yeah, he was absolutely useless
he didn't hit a single. I don't know what was going on with my rolls when I was rolling for him, but he didn't get a single hit that entire combat.
So I vote take all weapons off of Q, and then can you do, like, some kind of artificer, I don't know, check to make sure he doesn't have some kind of, like, transformer arm where there's just, like, a gun inside of it? I don't know. Like...
Make note. Install transformer gun in Q's arm.
Just, like, I just don't know, like...
Yeah,
that way he's never disarmed. She's like,
I don't want to stuff him in there with weapons.
And Fletcher, I mean, like, this is the first time you're really getting a good look at Q.
Yeah.
Like, you're not sure whatever you want to describe him as being a mechanical being, however you regard robots. Q is incredibly intimidating, but only in stature. Like, just like looking at Q, it's a giant. First of all, you've never really even seen a robot. The first robot you saw was Zeke in the bar. Now you've got this robot, very different looking. There's nothing natural looking about Q. He looks very mechanical. He's got bright lights all over him and giant mechanical wings. Like that. Like, when he collapses them, they're still huge. They're just like these big, like, sharp points that, like, just, like, kind of hang behind him.
Yeah, hence why Fletcher wants to check for robot gun arms.
He'll, like, hold out his arms and be like...
I'm just gonna take my axe and start just, like, tapping. Like, I'm just gonna just, like...
You just get the...
Can I give an investigation check for robot arms?
Yeah.
Robot gun arms?
Yeah.
Amazing. Thank you so much. I'll feel so much better. Hold on, let me open my skills.
Nine?
Great. I don't know how robots work. I'm just hitting metal.
You're tapping him. You don't quite realize what happens, but a compartment does open on one of his arms, but instead of, like, a weapon coming out of it, a bunch of saltwater taffy falls out. And Barnabas is like, oh, that's where I left that.
Fletcher will, yeah, he's just gonna be like, well, golly, and he's gonna take a taffy. Alright, looks clean. Let's send it to the crazy guy.
Can I use my artificer abilities to check to see? I don't know. I just want to, like, see, like, gauge how much of a risk it is, like, by, like, I don't know.
You're looking for robot arms, or robot guns hidden in his arms,
Yeah,
aren't you?
That, but, like,
robot arms.
Not only that, but, like, I guess I want to see, like, if I can
Like,
somehow
gun?
devise.
Like,
No,
what are we
like
talking
I was
about?
saying earlier, like, if I could, like, basically install, like, an anti-crazy, like an antivirus software on him, but, like, whatever the. Can I do, like?
What do you want to call it? Nortone?
Nortone?
McAfee?
Yeah.
Oh, not
Something like that?
not McAfee.
No.
I think it should be McTaffy.
McAfee was
One of those ones that's
psycho.
basically malware itself.
I would give you a Tinker's Tools here for, like,
Tinker's Tools check?
Yeah, further investigation of Q.
Not only investigation, but, like, to protect him against.
Well, let's start with
mad.
let's start with the investigation, and we'll go from there.
All right.
Can we say that my tapping assisted?
Sure.
All right.
I mean, you
All right.
you found compartments that I don't know if Nerissa knew about.
I'm just trying to give Nerissa advantage on this roll.
Yeah, I'll give you the help action here.
Yeah.
Roll advantage.
Wow.
Shut under the rug that he's a klepto because he's stealing saltwater taffies.
Yeah.
Oh.
You find another compartment with taffy.
You
Seems pretty harmless.
you do have inspo, but you are also going into a combat soon.
Yeah, no, I want to keep my inspiration. I'm gonna just deal with my 11.
That feels like a warning. You're getting ready to go into combat soon, so maybe you want to save that.
I mean,
Does
really.
anybody have, like, any spell? Like, I don't know everybody's, like, classes or kits yet, but, like, does anybody have any spells or anything that, like, inflicts madness in any kind of way that we could just, like, gently test out? Does that make any sense?
That's smart.
Just to see how Q would react? I don't know.
Jesus, where's your crown?
Yeah, that's a terrifying idea, but let's try
Yeah,
it.
no, don't actually.
Yeah, I don't like the idea of a Terminator.
Yeah, no,
Especially
especially because the crown can't be taken off very easily.
All fun and games.
None of these things are concepts that I've thought about until you talked about them at this moment.
You know what the worst part about playing D&D is? Giving the DM ideas.
That's exciting.
No, I don't like that.
Yeah, so to recap, yeah, robots can't go bad, and they have Transformer gun arms. Okay, I think we should just bring Q down just to see, and then, like, have him go wherever you guys went. have him go just like one step and see what happens, and like I don't know, tie a rope around him and pull him back quickly. I don't know.
I would give you another Tinker's Tools roll to continue to try and observe, but at this point I would give you disadvantage.
I would like to try it again, even if
go for it. Because we'll say that help action kind of backfired. And, like Fletcher's like in your ear talking and asking questions as you're trying to figure
fully
it out.
Note. Okay, so the metal goes here, and then you twist this, and then this goes inside like this. No, and I'm just like holding things upside down.
It hurts because my other dice was a 15. 15 and a 4 is what I rolled there.
You don't glean much. You're kind of like, so you have figured out how to interface your crystal to be able to try and like scan Q, but you haven't calibrated it yet to be able to read very much. You don't know too much more than you already know. You know he knows all the languages that anyone who was on the ship when he was created knows. If Fletcher knows any particular languages outside of that, Q doesn't know those.
Ooh.
Because
okay.
Q, so what you would surmise from that is like Q doesn't learn or adapt as crew changes. He just basically however he was born or created or printed, it occurred at the moment of that. So any new skills have to be taught to him.
Okay.
He's immune to radiant damage.
Okay.
So he's going to kill me at some point.
He is
because he's immune.
He's resistant to non-magical weapons. And as far as conditions go, there's not really much that can be applied to him, but you know for sure he can't be charmed.
Well, that should hopefully keep him safe from being crazified.
Yeah, that's a hopeful thing. Knowing that he can't be charmed is definitely something that makes me a little bit less worried about testing the waters with him.
Like, oh, okay, let's just send him in.
Yeah.
Q goes, what do I do with him once I grab him?
Throw him overboard. No, I didn't really say that out loud. Or did I?
That is a question we hadn't thought about.
Brunk is going to start
what to do with him once we have him.
Brain mouth filter problem.
Is there like a jail or something in the town that we can like a holding cell or something anywhere in town? Or
no, this place is not a prison town. I mean, if anybody tries to rob this place, they don't usually leave alive.
Is there like
the worst idea in the world right now would be either we put him on our ship, like down below in the lower hold, or we maybe rent the empty building there in town to like stick him in, and have like somebody build a cage for him to be stuck in for the moment, and then somebody will be bringing him food somehow while we're gone. Maybe
yeah.
I don't know. Like, or Q, if Q is immune to him, maybe Q becomes his caregiver for a short time. Not really sure I'm crazy about that idea, but
yeah. But hey, it's better
I'm crazy about forcing Q to do that, but we're asking Q to do that. But
I just feel like this man knows things, right? And the problem is we can't get close enough to him to find out the things he knows.
We've talked to him, but it's just the things he knows. He's so crazy, it doesn't make a lot of sense.
Right.
So, like, we can converse with him. But, I mean, it hasn't previously gotten us anywhere, at least.
Yeah. Fletcher's just gonna grab his axe and be like, I don't know, said the robot, and I'm just gonna walk away. Fletcher is a hit things guy and like goes and chops wood somewhere. He's like, I am all out of thoughtful ideas.
And at some point, you hear Barnabas yelling, "Stop putting holes in my ship!"
You don't want me. Oh, is this part important? Is this tall thing with the big cloth that's important?
You said you were going to go start chopping at wood, and well, the entire ship.
No, I know that's what I'm saying. Fletcher just like threw his axe into like a sail joist.
This is why I like having like paper notes now, because I can show it off to you guys. Maybe if it'll show it. Terminator Q? Question mark.
No.
Yes.
See what I say?
Wild.
Oh. I wouldn't do that to you guys.
100% think you should do that.
I think he would. You guys, I think he's lying. I think he
Where's
would.
a snort?
Hold on, I'm gonna give you the audience isn't gonna get this preview, but you guys are gonna get this preview. I won't show you your whole renovated ship, but I will show you what the sleeping quarters will look like. And anybody at home, if you're curious, you're just gonna have to watch and find out. There you go. I dropped that in the Discord for you guys. The map finally loaded, so there's even a special tank for Nerissa there.
Oh, I like it.
Mm-hmm.
Is it a hot tub?
It could be.
I could install some jets.
Barnabas, are you discussing this openly, like with the whole crew? Like, is it just kind of like a team meeting?
Probably.
I think so, yeah.
Barnabas will say, maybe having a place in town isn't a bad idea. Q doesn't have to be.
One of those buildings is empty because we talked to somebody about it yesterday.
Q doesn't have to be a keeper, but per se, but both I and Q can check in. We can make sure he gets meals. If it's a big empty house, we can just set up simple lodgings for him.
I think that's probably...
Yeah, I think we should do that, and then when we get back to Merkana, talk to Jester Man, to see if there's like we can send more resources to like help this guy or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, I don't remember his name. I will learn eventually who these people are.
Oh, the impromptu guild leader right now? His name is Pocket.
Oh, yes.
He's named after a rice storage container. It's a very weird story.
Rice storage container?
Yeah, pocket rice.
Perfect. Oh, that's a deep cut.
It is a deep cut.
Hold on.
Maybe in more ways than one, really.
Yeah.
Excellent. I mean, yeah, you can hold more rice that way.
No, like raising Lazarus. I will elaborate on this, but I'm also making a quest called Raising Lazarus, since you kind of have to figure out what to do with them. You are muted for that, Ellie.
I think if Q is able to get close to him without like taking like
Psychic damage.
psychic damage, yeah. um Maybe having him like while he's in the house, like have Q like see if he can get little bits more information from him here and there. I know it won't be easy, but if he's there like for an extended period of time, he might share more information.
Okay, so I vote that we should just go with Q, see if he can even get close, because none of this can happen if Q does take
Yeah.
psychic damage. So we gotta go back to the drawing board. So let's just bring. If Q is cool, can someone who knows the robot better than me talk to him and ask him if that's cool, and can we go do that and just see what happens?
Q looks over at you, Fletcher, and goes, "That's cool."
Dope, 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 dope.
I'm just gonna
Cool.
look at you.
Someone
Hey. Oh.
point me in the direction as to where we are supposed to go.
Q will like go over to the other ship. Like if you just prompt him to go by himself, you don't have to go with him, but like he will go and do whatever task you set him.
No. I'm gonna go.
I would like to go
with him.
Okay.
I'm gonna go with him. I'm going to tie a rope around Q's waist and tie it to my waist, and then Nerissa, if you want to tie it to your tank, I can just hold it up and to you and be like, I don't really know. Is there a hook that I could latch this onto? Do I put an anchor and just kind of throw it in? What?
Well, I mean, maybe let's not use an anchor because I don't want to break the glass by accident at all. But like,
Right.
I've got lots of little like you can see I've got like ropes along the edge that have like
Amazing.
various things and stuff attached to them. Like I've got like
Cool.
potions and like pouches and stuff like hanging from the side of my tank.
Sweet. Fletcher will do like a double butterfly scout knot. Tie the rope to both of us. And I will take out my axe and I'm going to ready in action. And also, if there's a barrel, I'm going to ready in action, but behind a barrel. Like I'm gonna hide a little bit. I want like half cover.
When you get down to the bottom, Bartleby has been nice enough to be the one to keep watch over him and make sure that nothing happens. But even he is on the second level. He goes, I've only been going down there when I need to, and I kind of, are you guys coming to collect him? Because I need a break.
We're hoping so. We're gonna see if our robot is able to get close enough to him to be able to transport him elsewhere.
Bartleby looks up and he's like, you look a lot nicer, Q, when you're not firing arrows at us. Q's like, hi. You lead him down to the bottom, to the bilge, into like that kind of like jail level, and Q walks in no problem, but like as you guys get closer to the cage, you start feeling like it was like very faint, but like the closer you get to the cage, you start to feel like your head starts to hurt. And like Fletcher, you not being as attuned to like anything from just being a forest folk, your nose starts bleeding.
Fletcher will dead stop wherever he is.
Mm-hmm.
Is gonna take out his axe, and on the ground in front of him, I'm gonna mark a line in the wood, and then I'm gonna stop. Nerissa, do you keep going?
No, but I am gonna check in with Q. I'm like my tank is also gonna stop like crawling along, and I'm gonna be like, hey, Q, how are you doing over there? Do
Q
you feel any changes at all?
Q like walks right up to him, no problem. Turns, gives a thumbs up to you again, and he's like, "I've got this."
Q,
Yes, Fletcher.
tell me what your favorite food is.
I don't eat.
Yeah,
Shit.
that was not a good test question.
Look, you have a better idea.
I've heard great things about Pisa recently.
Okay, that's a good answer.
Q, what is your favorite memory from the ship?
We fought pirates. It
Well, I
was
mean, I don't know if you really fought them, but you were there.
it was my first time doing anything at all, really. And if I don't know if it is excitement or just I don't know if it was excitement that was made from me or if it was just excitement experienced through the crew, but even as a
He sounds broken right now.
I feel I don't know if I feel. You're asking a very weird question to me right now, Fletcher.
Okay, never mind. And I'm just gonna take out my pocket watch, and I'm going to just time it and watch the interaction and see if there's a time for how long if he goes crazy. Like, I am just like in full data gathering mode.
Q reaches down and like baby scoops Lazarus up, and Lazarus is like already like fetal on like on the ground. It's just like he was already just sitting there gibbering. So he just like scoops him up, and as he does, Lazarus kind of like just like leans into him and goes, "Marmalade on the steel."
That was weird.
Okay, so this seems like it'll work. So I think we gotta put him down, have Q come back, and then we gotta ask about the building.
Yeah, we got to go rent that building and get it set up.
Lazarus turns around and looks at you guys with those dead eyes of his, and he's like, "The obelisk. The obelisk. We must consume the biscuit.
What is the obelisk?
We must consume the
Hi, I'm
biscuit."
Fletcher.
I like biscuits.
What kind of biscuit is it?
Despair.
A despair biscuit. That doesn't sound like a very good biscuit.
Yeah, it sounds like it's gone bad.
At the bottom
Lazarus, where do you get the biscuit?
at the bottom of the obelisk is where the truth lies.
And how do you get to there? Is it wet?
You must eat the biscuit. You must consume it. You must
You
let
have
it
to
become
eat
one
the
with you.
biscuit to get to the obelisk.
Have you already eaten the biscuit?
I like jam. I like jam more than marmalade.
On biscuits?
On the steel. And he kind of like leans back into the robot.
Aww. Wait, is he the marmalade? I'm like leaning over to like Fletcher and be like, I don't get this crazy guy.
Q's like,
Does Brunk know things about marmalade? Maybe we can ask him or Freya in the bar. But also, is marmalade on steel like blood on a sword?
give me interesting. Give me an insight check.
Can I like help as I'm like sitting there like trying to logic this out with Fletcher?
Yeah,
Like, to give advantage?
Give me an insight check with advantage, Fletcher.
Yeah. Insight. Advantage. Yeah.
You weren't here for the first interaction, but the way he reacted immediately, you think when he says marmalade on the steel that it is him. He's talking about this machine that's picking him up. And in that way, it seems like in spite of his ramblings, he's trying to communicate with you guys. But whatever is happening on the inside, he can't effectively say on the outside. And for you, Nerissa, you would, like, this would make sense for you. when you realize that when he talked to you inside mentally, he was asking a direct question. He said, "Take me home." He wasn't talking in riddles. He wasn't talking about obelisks or anything like that. He specifically said, "Take me home."
Yeah.
Can you speak to him mentally without going crazy?
He yeah, but like I didn't get close to him.
Yeah, but I'm wondering if
I don't
do
remember.
you
Did
have
he
like
just?
He talked to you telepathically.
Yeah, I wasn't able to
Oh.
talk back to him. I don't think.
do you have like a message or anything like a sending spell,
How did that work last time?
or does anybody?
You heard a voice in your head that said, "Take me home."
Okay.
While Nerissa's doing that, hey Lazarus, who likes jam?
The king.
Me? Is that what he said? What did he say?
He said the king. He said,
The king likes jam.
The king likes jam,
Okay.
but he hates the whispers.
Who doesn't?
Are you here?
Yeah, I'm standing in the back. I'm like Drax. I'm standing in the back, like just
Just like
watching.
at the top of the stairs.
Munching on food, just standing in behind you, just eating snacks.
Didn't Jesus hear whispers when he was wearing a crown?
Oh,
When he was wearing that crown, like Jesus, Jesus, are you with us right now? Are you in?
I got a crazy radical
Okay.
idea.
Yeah. What's up, Brunk?
Maybe Lazarus is missing his crown.
I was just thinking, like, he's talking about a crown and whispers, and Jesus's crown caused some whispers. Maybe some crazy undoes some crazy. Like, I'm thinking, like, maybe it'll like cancel each other out. Maybe.
Maybe it'll make him
What if we-
sane. Maybe it'll
can
make him
we-
insane in the
Can
membrane.
Yeah. Do you have the crown still, Jesus?
I still have the crown, but Belinda was telling me last night it's a very dark, evil magic.
Well,
Yeah, I don't like
I
the
don't think-
crown.
yeah.
I don't think we should be adding that to what Lazarus is wearing already.
No, but I was thinking even like what if we just showed it to him to see what he like, does he recognize it? Can I show him a picture of it? Like
Can I use minor illusion to recreate what the crown looks like? And just show him what it looks like?
yeah, I want to see if he recognizes it. I don't want to put it on his head right away. I just want to see if he like recognizes the crown.
Okay, that's a fair.
He looks and he says,
That's a fair question.
"Pointy biscuit."
Pointy biscuit.
So the crown is the biscuit.
Not correct.
Not
No.
correct.
Pointy biscuit.
Evil,
Must consume the biscuit.
but not
What?
this biscuit.
Must enter the obelisk. At the bottom of the obelisk, the secrets lie.
Yes, we know that, Lazarus. We got that part.
This came from the Shadowfin King.
Don't trust the shadows.
I wonder if I think this guy's got something to do with or knows something about like the shadow infestation that's happening kind of all over.
The shadows destroyed the realm.
What realm?
Where the obelisk lies.
Oh.
At the bottom of the obelisk. That is where the secrets are.
In Rovane?
You must eat the biscuit.
In
Rovane.
Okay.
Okay.
Come on, Velma, keep going.
Okay,
Rovane. He
so-
starts to get angry.
Yeah, let's let Lazarus go
Yeah,
to
I'm
sleep.
gonna like hide
Let's-
the picture of the crown.
Q's still holding
Yeah, I'm
him.
gonna unminor illusion. It's just gonna disappear.
Q like kind
Yeah.
of like moves his arm to be like more defensive, like as if like if he needs to hold him, he will. Like he's got him almost caged, but in like a comforting way, like how you would like arm cage an aggressive puppy that you're just trying to get to calm down. Like he's like, he says, "The obelisk, consume the biscuit, enter the obelisk, find the secrets. Don't trust the shadows.
Okay, Lazarus.
Marmalade on the steel.
And not the jam. Yeah.
The jam.
Yes. Can Q, like,
I prefer
pet this man back to sleep?
Q can't. Like you watch as his hand kind of like splits out, like bends, like in a way that it shouldn't. Like there's like this joint that kind of like slots out so he can kind of pet him while still locking him in.
Right. And then I think we should leave Lazarus here. Take Q out. Like I think everyone should leave. And then we should go figure out
getting that room set up for him.
Yeah, because like we still got to get rid of this ship, and then we got to go deal with the sandworms. Like, so...
yeah, we've got a whole to-do list.
There's so many things.
You hear the last thing as you're starting to leave, Fletcher. You hear from him in the cage is, "Twins are so rare."
Fletcher will just like shoot back. His eyes are gonna flare purple for just a minute, grip his axe, and then he's just gonna keep on walking. But I will mentally remember that.
Did I hear that as well, or just for
he said it out loud?
Okay.
But I don't know if you guys. I mean,
it didn't mean anything to me. I don't think.
Yeah, and I'm not that Fletcher is trying to hide the like rage behind his eyes when he like thinks of his like niece and nephew. But you're more than welcome to perception check that if you want.
Yeah, like did I pick up that like Fletcher had an issue with it, or was I just like, that's weird?
Give me a perception there.
All
right, I mean, he's not trying to hide it. I'd even say your passive perception would work here. He's not trying to hide it. But like whatever that guy just said set him off in a way that you haven't seen since you've met Fletcher.
right, I'm just gonna look at you and be like, you good? Just like quietly as we're leaving.
Yeah, Fletcher still like gripping his axe to be like, my niece and nephew, Hamish and Snuffy, they're back in Merkana, and they're twins.
Oh. That's unsettling.
I do not like this crazy man and his speak of jam and biscuits.
I understand. Yeah, that's an ominous thing for him to say.
This is a strange and new place.
Yeah. It'll be okay though. We'll figure out this shadow thing.
Yeah, and then I think he's just gonna keep walking.
Mm-hmm.
So where do you guys go from here?
Who do we have to talk about this building? Fence? We have to go talk to Trudy?
Trudy the fence.
And Trudy's not going to want to do anything with us until we give her damn gloves. Right?
No, she'll work
Probably.
with you guys. No, she just, like, you're not getting a deal from Trudy right now. Most of her shit's expensive, but...
Okay. Brunk, do you want to go talk to Trudy since she seems to like you? Maybe you can make her, like, a special, like, sweet treat? Like, some, like, breakfast pastry since it's the morning?
I mean, I could always make her something, but she was pretty adamant about the whole, she's not going to work with the bar owner until she gets her glove back. So,
but
like,
he's not a part of this. We got to talk to her about renting the building. Or crazy man.
Well, we just go ask her. She's a business lady.
Yeah.
She is still like sitting, looking out at the crowd, doing her observation. It seems like she stays there pretty much all day.
Do you sleep?
You approach, she's like, "Oh, you're back."
Yeah.
Yeah, everybody, except elves, sleep. I think.
Well, they like
And maybe like
kumbaya meditate or something like that, don't they?
fey creatures. What do you want?
Hey, we need a place off of a ship where we can hold somebody for a short period.
I don't own any prisons.
Well, we could but I noticed that building over there is empty, and wondered if we could like rent it for a while.
It's not for rent, but it's for sale.
How much would it cost to buy it?
Right now, 3,000 gold pieces.
Hmm.
It comes with no amenities.
Yeah, it looked pretty bare inside,
Yeah,
but I don't know what a manatee is.
means you'll have to furnish it yourself.
Oh, well, yeah, we'd plan on doing that. We'll have to put something in there for the guy to sleep on at least. You know, we can't be total savages. As we're not trying to make it prison-like, but we do need to.
She's
keep
like,
him there.
I don't care what you do with it. I'm going to be honest. I just need 3,000 gold pieces, please.
Okay.
Do we have 3,000 gold pieces? I don't know. Is there anybody there with me, or am I there by myself?
It's your call. Did you guys go with Brunk?
I would have been down to
Or
go.
am I talking to Lyric? Or the guy on the other shoulder who isn't there anymore, or something like that?
I don't
If I
know.
recall that correctly, something about Lyric banished the dude that I was talking to on my shoulder.
I don't think so. I thought Lyric occupied the opposite shoulder.
Yeah, there was something about that interaction, though. I feel like there was something about it. I'll have to go back. Maybe have to deep dive the VODs and go back and look at that, because I swear there was a thing. Anyway, maybe I'm just talking to Lyric right now, and she probably just like, all right, well, I'm gonna go check, see if we've got that cash, and I'll be back.
All your money is still on the ship. You would have got the estimate for the adjustments to the ship, which was going to be 11,000. You have on the ship, before we deduct that, I think it was 15,500.
I think it was something like that. That sounds
15,500. So you're prepaying for your build. That leaves you with 4,500. So you can afford it with your ship monies.
Okay.
Won't leave us with a lot, but we could like sell the other ship once this guy is in the house for a bit more money if we wanted.
Yeah, what could we get for the ship? Did we ever find out?
No. You want to know what like you can get just as an outright price for the ship?
Yeah.
Yeah.
With the current you did fix it, right? No, it's still damaged.
Yeah, I think that was part of the conversation in the last session. Was like we were talking about how much it was going to cost to fix it, and we thought that was probably not going to work out very well for us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We didn't think we had enough money to do all that.
Yeah, especially while upgrading our own ship. But like, what if we were like basically selling it for like scrap, or selling it as is?
As is for. That's a good question.
And who are we selling it to?
That's also.
And do they smell like cheese?
The only person that you can sell to is Trudy the Fence right now. I think that was the
Oh.
other issue because she's going to give you a shit deal compared to if
Oh.
you tried to sell it elsewhere. Which is why you were thinking. I think one of the thought processes was giving it to Captain Bill so that she could take her students on adventures with it or something. But you also like right now it's just a regular sailing vessel because you kept the face spark stuff from it.
Because we didn't want it being used for cruelty and evil.
Yeah. I think if you tried to sell it to Trudy, you'd probably only get like 2,500 gold for it.
Okay,
Like,
can
it's
we
a
send Jesus
almost-
to go sell it to Captain Bill? I feel like she likes him.
Yeah, I could try selling it to her. I could see if she's still in town, or send her a message on her crystal.
Yeah, text her.
All right, so I'm gonna send a message to Bill, just saying, thanks for stopping by last night. We have a ship you might be interested in, and
Fletcher's gonna sit
let
next to Jesus while you're typing and be like, send an emoji, send it, you gotta put the emoji also in it. No, delete that.
Yeah, Fletcher just discovered emojis and is very happy
Yeah.
about them.
Okay, so ship emoji, money emoji, treasure emoji, firework emoji, smooch emoji. No, too much. Okay.
Is that what you do, Jesus? Do you follow his advice? Do you send an assortment
Like a string of emojis? No
No,
word.
I don't follow the advice. I don't follow the advice.
What's
just
the
what I
message
was
that you send?
Thanks for stopping by last night. We have a ship that we're selling. Wanted to see if you were interested.
She sends back an emoji and it's just a duck.
Okay, alright, man. We're in. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. Okay, can we take photos on this thing?
Yeah.
Okay, amazing. Okay, so Jesus, you stand here next to the ship, right? Okay, so you're just gonna kind of like, I'm gonna start to pose Jesus next to the ship. That's just like this, like showing, and I'm gonna snap the picture and send it back. Jesus, you gotta smile, but like with your eyes.
Nice.
Let's remind people what Jesus looks like.
No, I know. That's why it's so good. Yeah. Okay. Yep. Just a little less stiff. Gotta just move less arm. Yep. Okay.
I'm pretty sure he already smiles with his eyes.
He does something with his eyes.
Okay. What do you think? Should we send this picture? You could just send back. Should we send back an emoji? Nerissa, I think we need your help. We need a lady's input.
Scuttle over.
Okay. So here's what happened. She sent a duck.
Oh.
Right?
I don't think that's good.
Did you send the picture of Jesus to her?
Only Jesus consents. I won't force him to do that.
Yeah, I'll send the picture.
She sends back a picture of what appears to be like it's something that's getting very close to her, and looks like a golden goose, but it looks
Oh.
huge.
Oh, she might need some help. I think that was the duck she was
Oh,
telling us about.
oh.
Uh-oh.
There is no other reply after that from her crystal.
Yeah, she's preoccupied, I think.
Wait. Can we send voice notes? This is my last one, and then I will stop.
I'd allow it. Like it's all
Amazing. Fletcher has no idea how any of this technology works, by the way, so I'm just hitting buttons. I want to send a voice note, and I want to speak in Arakokra. Back the fuck up, motherfucker. And I want to send that in Arakokra to the text message chain.
This fucking Fletcher
I
is
speak
just
bird, dude.
Fletcher is just cawing at
Wild.
the crystal.
But it's an aggressive caw. It's an aggressive, intimidating caw.
There is no response. There's no response.
Ah, shit. I killed the... Alright, well, I don't think she's gonna buy her boat.
I have unlocked the building, the house, and I'm going to remove the vacant sign since you now own it. You own
We should
it.
replace it with a stay away. Do not enter.
Board up all the windows.
We can do that if you want.
But I'm also wondering, like, is that just gonna attract more attention and have people like breaking in and going crazy?
Fucking
No, okay, but here's what we do. Pizza shop, opening soon. Brunk's bakery. And then just, like, put it over top, so it's just, like, people won't break in. It's not like an abandoned building, it's like a, something's coming.
Maybe. Maybe.
And when people look inside the windows,
Never mind.
it's
And just see, like...
It's a robot cradling a dude with no flesh on
You
his
block the
arms like a
windows.
baby.
Like, we obviously need to put up, like, I don't know,
curtains.
paper or curtains or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe a sign that says, cleaning crew, guild office, opening soon.
Cleaning crew Tremala branch.
Yeah.
Let me move. Let's move some people over.
Yeah,
so,
that's like boring enough that like no one's gonna try to break in.
Lazarus. I guess Q. And Jenny Greenteeth, at one point, like, comes out to see, like, Q carrying Lazarus, and also, like, walks up close and kind of, like, observes, and it doesn't seem like she is affected either.
Oh. Does Lazarus react to seeing her?
Like, yeah. He looks at her and says, "Oh, a demon." She's like, I've never married you, have I?
She's got wooden teeth. He's got bony arms.
Match made in heaven.
Or hell.
Mm-hmm.
In that she's one of, like, the only other people who can really get near him. she has offered to be able to help, not watch him, but like help like bring him meals and stuff like that.
Excellent.
So that there's no real reason to furnish this place other than like covering up the windows for now.
Okay.
Effectively, you just have a big empty house as a prison.
Yeah.
And Q is the guard.
Interesting.
And I guess, yeah, we can put the sign as coming soon. Perfect. Easy peasy. It's really, like, you get, the deed. Who's gonna hold on to the deed, or do you just want to keep it on the ship?
I think on the ship is probably a good idea.
Okay.
Leave it with Barnabas.
Leave it with Barnabas.
Oh, yeah. Good call.
Create item. Deed. Tramala home. From there, I mean, everything's secure. You guys can, like, lock Q in, or, like, give Q the key to open and close, and lock up and everything like that. And then from there, it's up to you guys what you want to do next. If you want to do any more prep, or if you want to gather Orla and get them on the road.
It was a pretty time-sensitive mission, was it not?
What?
Getting them, like, the escort mission?
Well, they're stuck in Tramala until they can get to Merkana. So it's not really time sensitive. Like, it's time sensitive in the way that, like, they'd like to get there as soon as they possibly can. But, like, if there is stuff you need to do first, like, they understand that you've taken the mission. Like, they're not going to rush you. They're already appreciative that you've taken the mission for and taken, like, you've accepted that quest. So they're happy with that.
Okay.
If that makes sense.
I think so, yeah.
I'm down for just getting on the road. I think we're probably ready.
Yeah, I'm on board with that.
Yeah, let's go.
And you're leaving in the daytime?
Sure.
Well, it's up to you. Like, do you leave at a certain time of day? You guys, it's the morning now. I'd say by the time you bought the house, it's probably mid-afternoon. Like, are you trying to...
Can we go
until the
talk to
morning.
them? Yeah, like, are sandworms more active at night or during the day? I think I would ask
Good question.
The person, like, when it's safer to travel.
The sand dragons? I mean, the sand dragons can come out at any time.
Okay, so then it does not matter.
But you're not... you weren't going for the sand dragons first. The sand dragons are in...
I'm sorry, I don't know. I'm confused. Then what are we doing? We
were escorting. We were doing an escort, I think, to Merkana first.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then we were going to hit the other ones, like swing back south through the other, and hit the other ones on the way back.
Because you're also looking for Vander's gloves at the Oasis.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
We were going to do the Oasis and then do the Sandworms. I think is the order we decided to do it. I believe.
Mhm.
I think. I think.
I think
Yeah.
as well.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Cajun American cheese. Don't mind me, I'm sitting here talking to myself.
No worries. If you're waiting, yeah, wait till the next morning. Make sure that Lazarus is settled, and then get the caravan together and get on the road. They will have like a little, like a small little wagon, with Orla, um, leading the horse. Um, the robot Zeke would stay inside the wagon with sorry, I can't remember any names right now.
Ooh.
Reyna. Xenon would stay inside with Reyna. Obmi would like walk alongside the wagon. And then I'm assuming you would all be on foot with them as well.
Mhm.
Okay.
Such a fanny.
There we go. These two are inside. I guess it wouldn't matter. That's why I had them out here. I can't like. There's a way to attach them to the cart. I just haven't been able to figure it out. But Reyna and Xenon are on the inside of the cart. Obmi is on the outside. Orla's on the horse. It is fairly warm. Like, it is blistering. No,
It's high noon.
It's hot. Can't say fairly warm and then blistering. That's two very different things. But
Yeah. One of those is comfortable.
one of those. It's not comfortable. It is. It's hot, and especially like Fletcher is used to like dark like forest, and the cover of the, I guess, the shadows, but not, the bad shadows. So you might be having a lot of trouble. I think we had that when you had gotten to the bar. That was one of the reasons you were dunking your head in water, was because you were just not used to the arid desert temperature. Nerissa, you're probably not having a bad time. You've got the water. The water's getting warm.
I feel like
fair.
Fletcher has like a bandana and just like keeps putting it in Nerissa's tank and then like putting it on his head. Like just keeps redousing it.
Nerissa,
If they'll allow.
Nerissa, do you have a method of cooling your water?
Um, can I say that like my magic crystals are like temperature controlling?
No.
I hadn't previously thought about it, so probably not.
I think so. Let me just look, because you have things, but you're level 5. Water walk, gust of wind. Those wouldn't help with controlling the temperature of water, though. I don't think.
Wait,
I
is
do
your
have
gust of wind a
control air and
cantrip?
water.
Yeah, but
I have like as my passive ability.
that lets you cast fog cloud, gust of wind, and water walk. Those are like although none of those spells have like the ability to control
Have anything to-
water.
Is there a spell that has that ability? Like,
I think there is.
okay.
Water. Control water is a 4th level spell. Create and destroy water. No, that's not it either. Shape water. You can freeze. Yeah, it is a cantrip. Freeze the water, provided that there are no creatures in it. The water unfreezes in 1 hour. But
I wouldn't want to freeze it completely, though.
But I would
and
say,
also, I'm a creature, so
I would say with the ability to freeze water, that you'd have the ability to like at least chill it.
Okay. Well, I don't have that cantrip.
It's a cantrip. No, you're sitting in warm and getting warmer water. It's not a concern right now that it might cook you, but if it gets any hotter at all, it might. Right now, it's like sitting in a hot tub, like a slowly like getting warmer and warmer hot tub.
Oh dear.
Do I see these tree things as we're walking? These like green things that are on screen.
Yeah, those are trees. They're massive. They look like giant palm trees.
Can I go with my axe and cut like fronds down and try to like put them
Make some
over
shade?
top? Yeah, like can I like give them to the artificer to make shade? Can I go be dumb boy and cut things down?
Collect some materials for me to make some
and
some
bring
shade
to
umbrellas
smarter
for us.
person.
Yeah, some little parasols. Can I make
so-
parasols out of the fronds?
So
Just do this.
you head over to the tree, Fletcher. Who else is heading over to the tree? I need to know.
Oh shit.
I'll scuttle behind a little bit.
You'll scuttle behind a little bit, so let's place you about here.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
die. I hope this shade's worth it.
Is anybody else like moving towards the tree, or is it just those two who are gathering materials? You guys are just like
No, nobody else
moving
come.
further?
Just let me
I need both
just
of you
let
to
me
roll.
be the big dumb idiot.
I need both of
Oh,
you to
no.
roll a perception check for me, please.
Is perception one of the ones I have stress token on? I don't remember. Where do I find that?
I think we put it in your journal tab. Yeah, you do have disadvantage on perception. That sucks, buddy.
It does suck. Ah!
Ooh, yeah, you don't see shit. But you, Fletcher, as you go to like start like picking palm leaves from this tree, like go to climb it, you look down at like kind of the shadow that it's casting in front of you, and it almost looks like it's waving.
Shadows.
I'm gonna keep climbing the tree.
Okay, so you start climbing the tree. I'll get you. You're at the base of it now. You see this, and you're starting to climb. I am going to put everybody into an initiative.
Wait, can I just, instead of climbing, can I just chop the whole tree down?
This thing is thick, like it's massive.
Okay.
You can try, but we're still going to need to go into initiative.
That's fine.
I'll get everybody to roll.
Okay, wait, how do I do that?
In the little top right, you'll see the crossed swords. If you click on that and then scroll to your name, you'll see a little dice that you can click on to roll.
You can also do it from your character sheet as well. Like in the stats along the top where it's like strength, dex, con, the very first one is initiative, and you can just click on that.
Okay, thank you.
Oh, Jesus.
Ignore all those.
Oh no, I can't ignore all those.
Yeah, okay.
That's terrifying. That was a lot of dice.
Pay no attention to the man behind the screen.
Some of those are NPCs, though. Some of those are like you've got 4 NPCs with you, right? So.
Okay. Okay, that's fair.
Okay, I think I did initiative right. Sorry, that took me a minute.
No worries. Orla and the horse and like the cart are going to be the lead on the initiative. They're going to be kind of like they're like at the beginning of the round they move. And so that's why I set them up at the top of the initiative ahead of time. But the reason why I am taking you into initiative right away is because Fletcher, as you start to climb and you see that shadow waver, you see it come out. It's like it emerges out of the shadow with these red beady eyes.
No. I just wanted.
And it looks like it's about to pounce. Before we start combat, we're going to take like a 5-10 minute break. Because this is going to be wild. And best to do bathroom, snacks, refill your drinks, and all that fun stuff right now. So we're going to take a quick wee break. I'd say, yeah, be back here at 52, and then we'll get the carnage started.
We don't need to fight the giant shadow creatures like now, right? We can just go back to walking through the oasis.
Ellie's the first thing she says as soon as we like get into the room, she's like, the one thing that we've been hearing is don't trust the shadows, and the first thing we do.
All I was trying to do was get us some shade. The fish lady was gonna cook, and I
Death by palm frond.
apparently. Been watching a lot of Survivor lately. I was like, oh, we could weave them.
Oh yeah, cake.
Yeah. That's why I'm late.
I love you. Thank you very much.
I love you.
We ordered breakfast in this morning, and I got chicken and waffles and hash browns with hollandaise sauce on them. And I made bacon jam the other day, and I have to say that the home fries with the hollandaise and the bacon jam is probably one of the most magical things I have ever put in my mouth.
That's what Lazarus meant about marmalade on the steel, right?
Marmalade on the steel.
That sounds amazing. About a year ago, both me and my wife had to go gluten-free. And the one thing I miss more than anything else in the world is waffles. So I'm very jealous.
I understand. Can you have bacon?
Oh yeah, 100%.
Make
Bacon
jam.
is fine.
Make bacon jam. It's life changing.
What do you do? You just
So
do you take the it's like the fat and then render down?
Yeah, so you fry off the bacon. Or do about 2 pounds of the thick cut bacon. Chop it and just and cook it down until it's like kind of crispy. Drain most of the oil. But I did about like half of the oil that was left over. Did that, and you like fry and caramelize onions in the oil, and then you add maple syrup, brown sugar, coffee, and apple cider vinegar. And I added like a lot of brown sugar this time, but it turned out better than it did before.
Yeah.
And then once it's cooled down, like you get it all together, you put the bacon that you took out back in with everything so that it all intermingles, and then you cool it down and you put it in like a blender until it's just like a slightly chunky. It is amazing. It's so good.
Yeah, it sounds dope.
Yeah, I'm very happy with it.
Every time my partner and I start dating, I eventually bring her back down to the world. Her favorite place to go in the world is Big Red's to get bacon.
Yeah, I love bacon. Growing up, we couldn't have it because my dad was allergic to bacon.
That's so sad.
He has told me that in his older years, it's not as bad. And he's been like microdosing bacon, which I think is hilarious.
I love that.
But yeah, I'll never forget. We ordered like a Hawaiian pizza. But he asked for ham, not bacon. And there was bacon on it, and like his throat started to swell up, and he had to go to the hospital.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I was super young then. So it was bad. I don't know if he just grew out of it, but Jesus.
Yeah.
I could not live without bacon. And I'm glad that gene didn't get passed on. Oh, I'm so excited.
I am not. I'm literally sitting here being like, fuck, what am I gonna do? Like, can I hit a shadow with an axe? I feel like it's just gonna like.
Do you have anything that does radiant damage?
Nope. I am a little big dumb gnome who hits things with their axe. Like that is my contribution.
Do you have anything that produces light?
Nope. Hold on.
What level is? I'm wondering if Rosalie has it.
I can create secret light. I can create a magic light for 1 hour, designate a creature that can see it when activated, and then it's only visible to that creature. Does that help? Is that helpful? What's the light? Do they not like light?
The shadow creatures.
They
do
are
not
made
like
of
light.
shadows. But like radiant damage specifically does the most to them.
Shadow and fire. I'm gonna have to watch that now.
It'll be okay. It's all gonna be okay. Orla hasn't noticed anything yet, and no commotion has started, so the wagon's gonna move.
Horses all wrong.
60. Yes. She moves the 60 feet, but like waits for everybody else.
And just like as a mechanical question for me, how does my little dude work in combat? I know he doesn't like fight, but does he give me advantage or help things on anything, or does my little squish?
It's assumed that you have him with you, probably like on your shoulder, like tucked safe
Yeah,
away.
100%.
He doesn't take damage unless he is separated from you.
Okay.
You can use like if you pull out your slime, you can like use the slime's tremor sense to be able to see further. To be able to scope things out. But otherwise they don't really help you except unless their primary goal or their primary thing is that they are little cleaners. That's why they're the mascot, because they are the little cleaning crew. You just put them on the floor and they clean shit. They just dissolve and eat stuff. But otherwise, yeah, like it's they're more useful when you're in like caves and stuff like that, where like you may not have great vision, and so like you can see through them.
Yeah.
Through your bond, but otherwise, like, you wouldn't want them out unless you wanted to risk losing them, because against these shadow things, they wouldn't be able to do anything.
Sounds good. Thank you.
No problem. The horse and Orla has moved. Where's this one? It's hidden. Obmi. Uses his full movement to keep up. Movement and dash. There we go. Brunk, you also haven't noticed anything wrong yet. You've just noticed that some of your companions have kind of like gone off on their own.
Uh-huh. La 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 la. La 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 la. La la la. La la la. Sure is a hot day out here. I took a sip from my water skin. Just a sip, though. Gotta save your water.
Conserving that water.
I will probably have my, given that we're out just kind of walking, I'll probably have my heavy crossbow that I recently purchased in my hands just kind of ready. Just in case.
Yep.
You never know.
In case the new guy's an idiot and just decides.
Well, you never know when sandworms or, Jabberwockies or whatever are going to attack you. I guess that'll do. Well, not going to do much else. There's no reason to do anything else yet. It's just kind of wandering along.
Okay. Nerissa. Give me another perception check.
I was just about to ask if I noticed the creature or not. Again, with disadvantage?
Wait, can I yell out when I notice? Like, can I have a free action to talk to, yell something, or no?
I'd say, your turn's coming up anyway.
Okay.
So you'll be able to yell out and signal things. Nerissa, on that, now that it is kind of, emerged from the shadow, you can start to kind of see it creeping out.
Oh, no, not again. Hey, guys, we got more shadow things on our hands.
Well, honey, close your door.
Sorry. Token must have snuck in. Hey, guys, we got more of those shadow guys to deal with. And I'm gonna... How far away is it from me? 65 feet? And that's the only one so far? Okay. What did I have that worked on it? Was it my magic missile?
Yeah, magic missile does damage. I don't think it will do any extra damage.
Yeah, I don't have anything that does radiant damage, unfortunately, but I did have things that were completely ineffective against it, and I remember having 2 or 3 things that did work against the shadow thing, so I'm just trying to remember. All right, I'm going to blast my magic missile, all 3 of them, right at the thingy.
Sure, yeah, hit it. Give me some damage.
Wait, wasn't it supposed to do 3 of them? What did I do wrong?
You have to roll the damage separately for each of them. It's because you can do more than one target. You can have the missiles go...
Yeah, that makes sense.
10 damage?
Yeah.
You fire off some missiles and you kind of hitting a barrage of 3. That as they hit it, it kind of lets out this high-pitched squeal.
Shit. Fletcher, get out of there!
Shit. Fletcher.
How high up the tree had you climbed? Or were you in the tree already or still on the ground?
It was at the base of the tree starting to climb.
I was at the base of the tree. Yeah, is it my turn? Can I go?
I don't think is there other than movement. I'm gonna start moving back towards the group, but I don't want to move too far away from Fletcher until he can get out of there. So I'm gonna move just kind of this way a little bit.
Okay.
So staying out of the shadows, I'm gonna be mindful not to like go into the shadows directly, but like right there. All right, and now that's my turn.
This thing screeches when you hit it, and from the distance you hear like a responsive. They can only cover so much distance.
That's not good.
That's not good. 80 feet.
Just didn't want the fish lady to cook. You know, I was just so worried.
They come out and this far back you can see Brunk. This one's starting to like run towards the first noise. In the sun, it does appear like it's like the shadows are kind of like being like burned off at the edge of it, but like the far sun doesn't appear to be enough to directly hurt it. Like your radiant attacks do like a concentrated, whereas like this exposure may hinder them in some way, but it doesn't hurt them directly. Like that's what it seems like. Oh, we got another screech coming from the north. Sun's also moving. Fletcher Huck, you're hearing more screeches coming from the forest.
Yeah, shit. And I'm going to jump off the tree. And start, running back. Whatever, just running back towards the thing. Back towards my group. Sorry, I don't know how movement works in this, so I'm not sure how far.
30 feet. I think. 35 feet.
Yes. Do I have a thing that, like, tells me how far that is?
Yeah, I don't know why it's not doing it on the token tool anymore, but if you, on the left side, click on the little measuring stick, you should be able to, like, actually measure out your range, and then you can hit your space bar to move.
Okay. Sorry, I just moved myself, but I don't know if that... You can move me back.
That's fine. You moved 15 feet?
Oh, okay, cool. Oh, that's fun.
I think what it is, everything updated, and some of the modules still need to update their stuff. So there's some modules that just aren't working right now on the newest.
Yeah, because even with this is 0 feet. I'm just gonna, like, this is 5, 10, 15. So that's another 15. So if I feel like if I move... Oh, no.
You gotta put yourself on the select token. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. Okay, I'm just gonna go there. I think that's fine.
Okay.
So yeah, I'm going to run away because I am not helpful at the moment. But I will bonus action go into a rage.
I wouldn't do that yet. The condition of a rage is that you.
I have to hit something.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So I will just go back and join the group.
Okay. Go ahead and pass your turn when you're done.
I'm gonna do that.
In the combat tracker, click on the cross swords. At the bottom, you should see where it says end turn, and you can click the arrow. There you go.
But my first combat with the
no worries at all. I ingrain it as soon as I can because it definitely makes the DM life easier. 40 feet. I also don't have that. Which 40 feet is enough just enough to get up to you, Nerissa.
Well, shit.
This thing rushes. If it moves at least 20 feet straight towards a creature and then hits it with a bite on the same turn, it can knock you prone. So it's going to attack you with a bite. I think that's a miss. 14.
How do I know what do I check for
What's your AC?
my AC? Where do I find that again?
What? On your character sheet.
I'm on my character sheet. What do
At the
I?
top?
It's in the. It like looks like a little shield to the right of your picture.
Your AC is 16.
Oh, 16. Sorry.
Has it been that long
It's been
since
a-
we've been in a combat?
It's
Yeah, it has been actually.
That's fair.
It's been a minute.
Misses with the bite. It is going to take 2 claw attacks on you as well, though.
oof.
Hits on the first one. Hits on the second one.
Yikes.
That is 20 damage on the first attack. It had to have rolled really well there. Oh yeah, it rolled a 10 and a 5. And it gets +5 on the damage. Oh, that's brutal. Surely it can't do that again. 12 on the second claw.
I'm fucked.
Yeah, you're also, like, kind of squishy. Eugh. It moved its full movement. That's its attacks. That's all it can do. Reyna is in the wagon.
Wait.
Wait.
No, never mind.
Okay.
I'm stupid.
No, you're not.
I'm having a day.
Reyna does nothing. Reyna looks out, sees the shadow creature under the tree attacking Nerissa, and screams. Where are you on the road? Oh, yeah, okay. Oh, now it's working. What the hell? 80? Jesus! Jesus!
Alright, I'm gonna run forward. I'm gonna hit the guy getting up in Nerissa's shit. I'm gonna hit him with a chromatic orb.
Hell yeah.
I'm gonna hit him for fire damage.
Hell yeah. Show him what's what, Jesus.
That's definitely a hit.
When you hit, awesome.
Unbelievable.
Low roll. Oh. Alright, and not much else I can do, so I'm just gonna end my turn there.
Okay. This one runs out into like open street, basically. Open road. Coming towards the caravan, coming towards the wagon. Rosalia, we're gonna have her actually. Everybody moved up there. She was beside the wagon, so she is going to move 30 feet. What's her range on a guiding bolt? 120? She can hit that. Yep. She sees him, she sees this thing run out onto the road, looks at you, Brunk, and says, "I've got it."
Rosalia. Okay.
She's gonna cast that at 2nd level. And miss. Yeah, you watch her throw the blast, and it like just misses this thing and hits the ground. And there's like kind of like a puff of dirt. You just hear her yell,
Can I
"Damn
give
it."
her my inspiration?
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm going to give her my inspiration to reroll.
Yeah, let's re-roll that. That's a hit.
Okay.
14, 28 damage. Instead of hitting the ground, hits it right in the chest, and you watch as there's like this big blast in the front of it, and it like wheels back onto 2 legs. Screeching even louder. Xenon.
Xenon definitely has robot machine gun arms.
Not quite. He will get out of the cart and start like moving beside it. He has like an arm blade that you see like pops out, and he like kind of gets ready. But he won't attack. Like he won't move away from wherever Reyna is. So like he sticks to her in case anything gets close.
There we are. That's better. It's better. I am better.
There we go. At the top of the order, the horse isn't going anywhere. Orla stops it. And is going to fire a rifle shot at the shadow. And miss. I don't think she has... She doesn't have extra attack, no. Okay. Boop, 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 boop. Oh. There we go. Triggered. Obme. There we go. Obme, on the other hand, is going to move in closer to try and help. He's going to pull out a crossbow first. Crit.
Excellent.
Okay. It like the arrow like you watch as the bolt fires and like lands into this thing's eye. But it's almost like the shadow, like it starts to sink in the shadow and just drops out, and it doesn't seem like the regular arrow did much damage to it. Ami just looks and he's like, "What the fuck?" Brunk.
Brunk sees Nerissa over here getting
My ass handed to me.
getting beat up a little bit. Yes. Um, I guess I don't. I guess it doesn't say that it does. Okay. So I go running up, and as I'm running past them, as I look at Omni, and I say, "Magics don't work. You need magics to damage them. They don't. They don't take much from regular weapons." As I run up, and I pull this halberd that I purchased while we were in town, and I whip it around in a circle over my head and bring it down onto this thing. I shall roll my attack.
Oh shit.
I shall strike it thusly.
Yeah.
With the first attack. I shall roll damage.
Yep.
I shall do 14 damage. Does he look
Yeah,
like he needs another smacking?
Oh yeah, your halberd glows as you like slice into it, and you fucking cleave into it.
I shall hit him again.
Yeah, go ahead and roll damage. 10. You dropping any smites on these?
Yeah, I'm gonna use one. I'm gonna use one. So that's gonna add what it.
2d8 radiant.
It's been a while, man. 2d8 radiant damage. And when I do that, I am gonna roll, or I'm gonna use my. It might be a little early today, but what the hell? I'm gonna use a bonus action. Well, I can't use a bonus action, can I? Can I? Yes, I can. I have a bonus action. I'm gonna use my bonus action for my Channel Divinity Inspiring Smite. And I am gonna roll another 2d8. Math is hard. Ooh, nice. Okay, so I have 17 temporary hit points that I can divide up. I am going to give 7 to myself and 10 to Nerissa.
Thank you.
That way she has a little extra cushy right now.
So that's an extra 17 damage as well, like radiant?
No. So the inspiring smite, if I hit with an attack and I use my divine smite feature, then I can use my Channel Divinity as a bonus action to distribute temporary hit points to creatures of your choice within 30 feet of you, which can include you. The total number of temporary hit points equals 2d8 plus 5, divided amongst the chosen creatures how you like.
Awesome.
So it's not extra damage, it's just I have to roll 2d8 plus 5 to see how many temporary hit points I can give out. So it feels like it really ought to be tied to the amount that you give on the... And I wonder if that's an update for 2024, but anyway...
You stab it once, you stab it again, and charge it with this radiant energy. The light explodes out in it, and it's just maintaining its form. It looks like it's real fucked up, like it's like on its last leg.
Wow. Feels like one more hit point would have done it, but I don't have another action, or I don't have anything else I can do with that. So wait. No, that's right. That is correct. Okay, fair enough. Okay, man, I need that monkey grip grand charm in a bad way. Like really bad. Like I really want that. That's like a grand charm. That's like my wish list item. Okay.
Which grand charm?
What's that?
Which grand charm?
The monkey grip one.
Monkey grip.
The monkey grip grand charm, or it's a titan grip, or whatever it's called. Effectively, I call it monkey grip because that was the feat. That was there. There was a feat in 3rd edition called monkey grip, and I think maybe it was a Pathfinder, or maybe it was a 3.5 or 3.75 feat.
Use two-handed.
But basically, it was you can wield a two-handed weapon in one hand.
You can also take it as a feat in my games.
Can you?
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, that could be on the list.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Anyway.
I think there probably is a grand charm. Yeah, there might be a Titan grip grand charm.
It is on the grand charm list. Yeah.
I don't think anybody's gotten it yet, but
no, I don't think I've seen it yet. No.
You could be the lucky recipient of
maybe
of one.
We'll see.
You've put
next time we roll the dice.
You've put it out into the ether now, so I mean, likelihood is higher.
Daddy wants to be able to wield big weapons in one hand. Well, wait, what are we talking about? Okay. I've passed my turn.
Yeah.
It is now
Thank you, Brunk.
the radical Shadowfang Jackal's turn.
And it has moved. Nerissa, you're bleeding.
Stab that
How
thing.
dare you make me bleed my own blood?
Okay, right.
My blink dagger. Would that do damage because it's a magic item?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. I'm gonna literally just like take my blink dagger out and like kind of huck it. Like he's like right there, so it's not like
yeah, it's kind of like up on your cage or on your tank.
Okay, yeah. Then I'm just gonna fucking stab him in as many of his eyeballs as I can.
Okay. I like it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Roll damage.
That ought to do it.
Yeah, that's a hit.
Kill it a lot. Ooh.
Yeah. You stab into this thing and it like collapses into your tank and then disperses into like this shadowy mist.
And Brunk raises his halberd in his hands.
And I'm just like kind of splashing the water a bit to like get it away from me. Like, ugh.
Shoo.
Yeah.
Shoo.
Yeah.
Anything else?
Ooh.
You
You better get your butt back over by the caravan, little missy.
Yeah. Fletcher, what's your movement speed? Because you don't really have anything that's good against these guys, right?
Yeah, it's 35. I did realize I was gonna ask, my death metal axe is
a
magical weapon.
Yeah.
So would it do damage?
Yes.
Okay. So then yes, I can go up and like hit them.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Perfect. And then Brunk, you can fly, right?
Occasionally, yes.
Can you fly right now?
Pick me up. Pick me up.
No.
Okay. Because my movement speed is 60 feet, but also I have that swift foot thing. So if I wanted to, I wish I had thought of this on my first turn, because I could have put on my swift foot and had 120 movement feet, and I could have just like scooped you and like ran back. I'm like, why didn't I think of that?
That's okay.
I thought of it literally like two Shadowfin things turns, like right as you were taking your turn after me. I was like, okay. Do Yeah, I'm gonna scoop you up. Brunk, do you want to hop on my tank and catch a ride too back to the group?
No, oh, I'm good. You guys, I'll, hold the line here.
All right, I zoop over to you.
They want to come to, they're gonna want to give them a target to come at.
Do the crab legs like kind of like roll and convert into wheels?
Yeah, sweet.
Okay, so I should just move myself with Nerissa.
Yes.
Okay.
I don't know how to pick you up.
Oh, hold on.
So
Yeah,
Let me turn off
I think
your
I'll
movement.
just come over here.
perfect.
Okay. Oh, no. Move me! It won't move me. Let me go!
Let me go.
No.
Let my
Thank
people go.
And yeah, so like before doing that, I just looked over at you, Brunk. I was like, "Thank you so much. You good?" And then it's like as soon as you're like, "Yeah," I'm like, "All right."
I feel
Yeah, I
like
don't even
Fletcher
need a
has like
response. I just see you, and I'm
gone.
like, "Yeah."
I probably have gone face first into one of your like drink floaties. I feel
Yeah.
like I'm small enough that I probably fit into it, and now it's like a ring around me, and I'm just like in your tank. Yeah, I'm just like in your tank like this.
Perfect. Excellent. All right, and then that is. Oh wait, do I have the ability to also take a potion right now? That's probably a good idea because I'm
Yeah, I think you still
dying.
have a bonus action, yeah? Do you have a
Yeah.
potion?
I thought I bought one. Let me check.
I don't see
Mm-mm-mm.
potions on your character sheet.
No, apparently no. You know what I'm remembering? I remember buying health potions in Sunday game.
And
Yeah.
Fletcher, as a free
Yeah.
action, start to see you look around, pat around, and you just like see the potion float out of his pocket. Because I have a healing potion on me.
Can I steal your healing potion?
You're right
I
next
was
to
gonna
it.
I was gonna uncork it and dump it in your tank. So that was my plan anyways. So yeah, it's not my act, like it's not my turn, but if the DM will allow, I'll more than happily like free action
because
do
she
that.
is in your tank, or because you are in her tank and like right next to her, I would say yeah. Like she's using her free action to grab it from your satchel, but like you're just like allowing it.
Yeah.
I'm just like
You can like
stuck
go to
in a
uncork it
tube.
and I stop you because I'm like, no, that won't do anything. And I like pound it back.
I don't
like
just
a
dump
shot.
it. I don't dump it in. It doesn't just like through osmosis.
Yeah. No, that's not how it works.
There you go, Nerissa. There's a potion on your character sheet.
Amazing. I'm going to take that. Why is it not working for me? There we go. Wait. Shouldn't it be giving me something to roll? Like how much?
Yeah, it's one of the things. It looks like it's one of the things the update broke.
So just type it in 2d4 plus 2?
Yep.
Okay.
Oh,
No.
you have to slash R space 2d4, but you can use the dice at the bottom too, honey.
But that's the correct math.
But that is the correct math, yeah.
Good job.
Slash R, not R slash.
Honey, just
I'm
use,
just
We'll
gonna
get
press
there.
the
just
button.
use the buttons, yeah.
Just push the buttons.
Oh my god. Okay. 6 health. That brings me up to 12. Plus the 10 temporary hit points. I'm doing okay, thank you. Nurse is doing okay. I'm not. I'm struggling today, apparently. Oh.
I think I fixed it. Healing. Fletcher, can you just use a potion?
Sure thing.
And then you can like give the quantity back. I just want
How
to see
do
if it
I-
works. Just
Oh, do
click-
you want me just to hit heal?
Just yeah.
Consume this item. Use ability.
And then it has a healing thing. Click on the healing thing.
Oh, then it just did the roll
Oh,
for me.
beautiful! It works now.
Cool. Okay.
So I'm gonna have to do that to all the potions, but it's easy to fix. That's all I wanted to see. You can bring the quantity for your potions back up to 5.
Up to 5. I only had 1.
No, you had 5. You had 6.
I had 6 potions of healing?
Yeah. And then you gave 1,
Cool.
so now you have 5. You can see it in the inventory. You can see
Oh,
it
yes.
where it says quantity. Yeah.
I'm looking at the wrong thing.
For anybody else that has potions on your inventory, if you want to go in and fix it yourself, when you bring up the edit for the potion, under the activities tab, you're going to find a spot that says heal. When you click on that and go over to like the third tab, it'll have like where you can enter the damage formula. You can put in the formula yourself, or you can just put it says like dice, like how many, like, so you can put like 2 and then select a d4 and then put in the +2 for the bonus. And if you can't, if you're not sure, just let me know and I'll take a look. I don't know.
Light effects. Awesomeness.
Yeah. Exasperated Shadowfang. That guy. That fucking guy. That's all I can do. Unkempt. Why are some of them showing the number and some of them not? That's even weirder. It's super janky. That's as far as he can go. Fletcher Huck.
Hi. Okay.
Hi.
Hi.
Why isn't it? Okay, there we go.
I don't think I can get close enough to 1. This is a dumb question, but I'm just asking. Do shadow jackal people count as animals, or are they just like a creature onto themselves?
I mean, you're welcome to try and find out if they're animals.
What would I roll for that? Nature?
Animal.
I don't know if it was a nature check, it would have to be very high. I feel like you'd have to test it in the field. So if you have a way to like talk to beasts or something like that, you could try communicating with it and see if you're able to get a response back. But otherwise, there's not really a way to tell what these things are.
Can Sorry?
I was gonna say, I know that when we fought the fish ones, I have the ability to like detect like sea creatures and stuff, and I didn't really like I couldn't or I have the ability to like communicate with like or like send messages to sea creatures and stuff, but like the shadow fish that we fought on the ocean were not something I could communicate with at all.
Yeah, that makes sense. I'm just trying to think of what I can do that is helpful. I'm going to take my full movement towards 35. I'm gonna go up front there. Why does it hate me? Oh, let me move. Yeah, I'm gonna go there. And I want to take out my devil's horn, which, if you will allow, I have like affixed to my harmonica.
Okay.
So like my harmonica has like a bone plate on the top of it, basically. And I want to like blow it like I'm playing it, but trying to speak infernal. To ask the creatures, what is it that you want?
Ooh.
Oh.
This is interesting. One of them...
And I just want to see if it responds to infernal.
It does respond to infernal. And
Cool.
in infernal, it says damnation.
Cool. Can I keep talking to it?
It's
or
still...
just what?
Talking to it is not going to stop it from continuing its charge. But it understands and communicates with you. Like, you can understand what it's saying and can talk to it.
Okay, yeah, so you guys just see Fletcher just, like, go up to the front of the pack. I've gone down to, like, one knee, and I've pulled out my harmonica, and I've just started playing my harmonica.
What's that doing?
I want to ask it, who do you serve?
The Shadow King.
Do you want a biscuit?
I want your blood.
Yeah, cool. Thought that. Fuck.
Marmalade on the steel.
Yeah, can I ask him? Fuck, I don't know what to ask him. I'm not a good, smart guy. Guys, I can talk to it. I'm just gonna start yelling.
Is that what you're doing?
Yes! Clearly!
Oh.
Yeah, you're
What
really
should I
kind of
ask it?
hurting my ears with that shit you're saying right now.
Fletcher,
Okay, nobody knows what else I should ask it, otherwise I'm just gonna do something else.
you take your turn. This is a long 6 seconds.
Yeah, yeah, I won't do anything else. I'll just have my axe in my hand, and I will...
Ask them where they go when they die.
Okay, yeah, sure. This will be my last question, and then I will move on, because I know it's a long turn. Thank you for indulging.
No, you could ready an action, like, if it gets close.
Yeah, I'm fully gonna ready, because I feel like this is just me talking to it. Like, I'm just using my death horn, or whatever it is that I have.
It will answer that last question then. It was where do they go when they die, and it says shadows never die.
Cool. And then I'm just gonna take out my axe. Eyes go purple, and I will ready in action.
I'm gonna look over at Brunk and be like, I wonder what he said.
Readying the attack action in case it gets near you.
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah, with my death metal axe.
Beautiful. Reyna is screaming. This thing gets about there.
Is she screaming because she's injured?
No, she's screaming because she's seeing these shadow monsters.
Oh, okay.
And she's dramatic.
Okay.
Remember
this is the redhead that has the attitude problem,
yeah,
right?
Yeah, you remember when you hit on her and then she slammed her face into her breakfast?
Yeah.
Jesus.
Alright, I'm gonna run forward. Come on, better damage roll. A little better.
14.
Yeah. And I'm gonna end my turn there 'cause there's not much else I can do.
Okay. Rambunctious Shadowfang, that's its turn.
Move me, bro.
40 is its regular movement. Yeah, I think it's too stupid to not want to keep trying. So it gets right up in your cheese. It can't attack you yet, but like it gets next to you. I'd allow you to take that attack.
Okay. How do I do that? Do I just click my axe?
Yeah, and it should theoretically work.
Attack. Usability. So close.
That's a hit.
Yeah. Okay, and then how do I roll damage? Am I just doing that?
Click damage in the chat.
Damn
See above.
Sorry, we're
See above your attack roll in the chat, where it
yeah,
says
yeah. Apologies, sorry.
No need to apologize. 7 damage.
Great, so good.
But it strikes like the whole attack strikes true. Like you stab into it and it looks like it hurts it. Unlike the other weapon that like got into its eye and did nothing. So you know that it did it was effective.
Cool.
That's its whole turn. Just trying to get to you was all it could really do. Roselia. She's gonna go for a Sacred Flame here. Now that's like right up next to you. And it fails. You watch as Roselia throws the Sacred Flame out, and as soon as the light hits it, it just like explodes into this burst of shadow right in your face. Fletcher.
I feel like it probably like singes like the little bit of my mustache, just like a little bit of just like to like fully like put it out.
Xenon. He's gonna stay where he is. Minute Jackal. You're still hearing like the from like within the trees coming closer and closer to you. At the top of the round, Orla and the horse are not moving, although the horse is being a bit restless. But Orla is able to maintain control. Just looking to see if there's anything she can do to be helpful for you guys right now. She's got a lot of offensive spells. She's gonna hop off of her horse and run over to you, Nerissa.
Mm-hmm.
Quiet.
She's gonna hit you with a 4th level Cure Wounds.
Oh, sweet.
For 23 health back.
Beautiful.
Felonious
Thank you.
Shadow. She just gives you a nod. She's like, thank you. Felonious. It was a funny word. Me. Obmi is going to run up and grab Orla's chain sword. And just kind of stand waiting for more of these things to come. Brunk, it is your turn.
Okay. Well. Okay, that'll work. All right. Bonus action. I'm casting this on my. Did it not show up? It didn't show up. I'm casting magic weapon on my crossbow. And I am gonna load up, take a shot at unkempt Mr. Shadowfang Jackal over here.
Perfect.
Situational bonus. Yes. 1. Da, 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 da. 13. To hit.
13's a miss.
13 is a miss. Okay. All right. Well, I can attack twice around, so chunk. Come on, baby. Ah, you suck. Stupid crossbow. Okay. Well, it was worth trying, at least, you know.
Mm-hmm.
We'll leave it at that. Did it unload my inventory as it should have? It did not. Of course.
What's wrong?
Oh, well, you know, when we were talking about shit that's broken
Yeah.
now and thing, yeah.
What's broken here?
Like it wasn't tracking my crossbow quantity. Like previously, if I used crossbow, if I fired a crossbow twice, it would take it out of my ammo. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, it did not. So I just adjusted it. We're good.
And it's working now?
I don't know if it's working now, but I just manually adjusted it for now.
Okay.
I don't know. I don't know.
Details. Ammunition.
Mhm.
Activities. Activation.
Where the hell?
Consumption. Here it is. Consumption.
I feel like they disappeared too. It's weird.
What disappeared?
Oh, my crossbow bolts. But they're like, if you click on the edit button, they show up in there, but it's weird. I don't know. It's glitchy. It's broken. Who knows? It doesn't matter. Go ahead.
They did us dirty.
Yeah.
That's
Stupid programmers.
right.
What's wrong with them?
They did us real dirty.
As I take classes to try to learn how to be one.
We will figure it out. There's a lot. It's a new learning curve for everybody on how to fucking deal with things now. Um, 80.
At the very least, I shot at him twice. Maybe he'll be like, "I'll kill you."
I'm so scared. Nerissa!
Alright, I'm gonna look over and be like, you want a hand with that guy, Brunk?
A hand?
Or a fin?
We really need to get this cart, like, moving. Continue to move. I don't know what they need to do, but I think there's more people, there's more of these critters coming, so...
Alright, I'll work on one of the guys up ahead then. And I'm going to use my stupid fast speed of like 60 feet per movement and move up to like ahead of the group. Why didn't it move me? Why isn't it moving me? Was it because I have
Do you
the...
have your bracket thing turned on?
I was trying to
Did you do
measure...
Yeah, you probably don't have your bracket thing on. If you were using the measuring,
Which one do I click again for that?
it's the top one. It's the 1, 2 above it. The top, the bracket thing. Square.
Oh, yeah, select tokens.
Yeah, sure. Sounds right.
I'm hoping that was the amount that I wanted to move. Yeah, that said 55. Okay. And then we didn't specify what tank setting I'm in, but I feel like for this, Nerissa would have chosen the infiltrator mode, so I'm going to use my lightning launcher.
Okay.
And try to
Which
attack.
makes sense for infiltrator mode.
Yeah, I don't know, but that's what they said, so here we go. And I'm gonna try and lightning launch this exasperated shadow thing
Hell
guy.
yeah.
I become invisible in artillery mode.
Yeah.
Right.
D&D. It makes so much sense.
I'm assuming that missed.
Yeah.
I'm gonna use my inspiration.
Using the inspo.
Yeah, it was worth it.
Yeah.
That's probably worth it.
Now, damage.
Yeah.
Boo!
That is 1 lightning damage.
And
I mean,
okay.
once on each of your turns when you hit a creature with it, you can deal an extra D8 lightning damage to that target. So can you roll another D6?
I was just thinking that. Am I allowed to do that again?
Yeah.
Yeah? All right. These dice are about to get put in dice jail too. I'm not happy with them.
I'm excited for new colors.
We'll see. We'll see how the rest of we're almost at the end of tonight. We'll see how things go. Maybe for next week.
Yeah, we're gonna finish out this round and then we'll end for the night and pick up next week. Before we're like Nerissa, you're about to end your turn, but Orla will look over to you, Brunk, and be like, "Oh, we're supposed to keep going? What if we get attacked?"
Well, we are getting attacked, so stay close to the cart, and it's our job to protect you. So that's what you're going to be paying. That's what you're supposed to be paying us for.
Should I stop the pace or slow down the pace, or can you move as fast as we can?
I can keep up. Don't worry about me.
Okay.
I'm a big boy. I got big beefy arms. See, and I kind of flex for a little bit. Like smack my legs, like the muscle on my legs. It's like, yeah,
that's the meat right there.
I'm an athlete.
Oh my goodness.
Ooh, somebody's gonna come in close.
Yeah, it like rushes up on you in response to your assault on it.
Not
But
again.
it had to do the double movement to get to you, so it can't attack this turn. So
Okay.
it just like gets up onto your tank as it's about to like attack you. Unkempt Shadowfang can do the same thing. As you watch as it like almost like slips between the shadows of the trees and like gets right up in your face under this like the shadow of this big leaf.
You didn't see what happened to the last guy, did you? Yeah. You're gonna go join him here a little bit.
Fletcher Huck.
Fletcher will pick up his axe and start running towards Nerissa here. Yeah, sweet. Okay, so I'm gonna take my movement. I'm going to bonus action go into a rage now.
Yeah.
So Fletcher always wears a hat, but is like full woodland, so his hat comes off but has like the little thing that keeps it on it. So now he's got like these Viking braids. And like flannel just like rips out a little bit as he goes into a rage, and like his eyes go like a really deep purple. And I'm gonna hit him with my axe.
Yes.
Care for it. Nice.
Okay, sweet. So damage. Great.
What?
So good.
You should be getting more damage to that.
How? I guess that's because it's rolling. Oh, maybe because I didn't click bonus action off my sheet. I just said I was gonna do it.
No, we need to create a rage effect for
me.
For it so that it like does the calculation automatically. Right now, I need the barbarian rage table. Because you should be getting extra damage based on raging, which is the fun part of raging.
Features.
Barbarian.
It's plus
at
2.
Level 5, you should be getting plus 2, so it should be 7 or 6. Yeah, 7 damage. From your rage attack.
Okay. I also get extra attack with Path of Berserker, if I'm not mistaken.
I think as a barbarian, you get it at level 5 anyway, right?
Yeah. So I'm gonna hit him again.
Yeah. That's a hit.
Okay. So then I'm gonna roll damage, but I add
plus 2 in the situational. Yeah.
Plus 2. Okay. I'm just gonna roll. So 14. Oh, plus 18.
18. Yeah. Two like one like swift chop into this thing, and then one like hard cleave. And you like cut off it's like you cut its whole like front leg off, and it falls and turns into shadow, and you watch as like a new leg just erupts from the side of it in like this again, it's like a splat of shadow. So like it comes out and the shadow like wisps out like as like just like a before it like puts its new leg on the ground.
Gross.
Yeah, these prints
and
are
I-
icky.
And that will be it for me.
They're called jackals. They are
It's not
precious.
funny, Ed.
They are precious, and I love them. Upsetting Shadowfang Jackal. It is upsetting. They are very upsetting.
They're all very upsetting. Not just that one.
Jesus.
Alright, I'm gonna hit the exasperated shadow fang with a chromatic orb. I bet it's close enough for me to get it.
That's a crit.
Hey!
Nice.
Oh, ew.
Let's go.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, a lot of 2s and 1s.
Yeah. Still, like,
Oh.
you blast a little chunk out of this thing.
Awesome. Before I end my turn, I'm gonna burn some sorcery points as a bonus action. Get a spell slot back, and then in return.
The good old swappy swap.
Yeah.
Rosalia. She can go 30. Guiding bolt's what, 120? Can she hit that one? Oh, just out of range.
Rosalia, hit this one over here before it kills me.
You got this, Fletcher.
I absolutely do not.
You have no idea how much we all believe in you. As the new recruit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, look at that damage you just did to him.
But if you insist. She misses.
Can I give her my inspiration?
Sure.
Okay, she could have it. God damn it.
She still misses.
More than before. Mrs. Worse.
Yeah. Hits me, probably.
Fucking, it's like it gets close and it's about to hit the creature, and you're like, no, and slap it out of the air. Just like, what the fuck?
You said to help.
Bonus action. Does she have healing word? The word of healing? Yeah. I don't think anybody needs healing, though.
I'm at 35 out of 38.
Yeah, it got sorted. That's it. That's all Rosalia's gonna do, then. Xenon's gonna stay where he is until the cart starts moving. I think, actually, he'll get back into the cart with Reyna. And the minute jackal is going to move his 80 feet. At the top of the round, that's where we're going to end session. Orla gets the horse to start moving and the wagon starts moving again. But you hear the screech of these things coming through the trees and that sound getting closer and closer as more of them are starting to kind of swarm in on you guys. Yeah, with that, though, we'll end session. Awesome session today, and of course, like, with the combat and dealing with all the new tech issues that the update has brought, you guys managed really, really well. So go ahead and add another 5 points onto your points cards, everybody, for tonight. And that'll be it. We're back at it next week. We're gonna be wrapping this up and maybe heading to Merkana, depending on what happens next. Tomorrow is Sea of Stars, episode 2 of the Prince branch of the Sea of Stars. So go watch them fight a Xenomorph or 2, maybe. Who knows? You'll have to watch and find out. Thanks everybody who tuned in. Love every single one of you. Hope you have a wonderful day, afternoon, or evening, wherever you are. And as always, power the players.